Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Burrow on the play action. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go.
They give on second to Kamara. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Gun.
And bring the tight end left.
Wide eight.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
On one, ready?
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go.
Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. He gets 6 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd down now. They need 7. Handoff headed right. Kamara. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Straight ahead they go with Piron. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
They'll run with Kamara. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. An pickup, and now it's second and goal.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the first down run often leads to second down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile to finish this drive.
He runs it across. Touchdown! The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Play fake, Jackson. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it's going to be second down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Lamar out of the pistol. Big strike to Wester. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And they take this in for the score. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
Bradley Pinion set to
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Burrow setting the throw. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
15 yards. And the Bengals first down.
We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the bank in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They've got a first to begin the frame. Running behind center with Kamara. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning. Like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
This one misses the tight end. So 2nd down coming up. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
and I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop!
They run it from the gun with Kamara. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
On 1, ready?
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow out of the shotgun. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
180.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
1st down now, ball at the 33. They go play fake with Jackson. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
You. What is it?
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset? Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Let's go. Get hot. What are you? What is it? Hey, hey. Report. What is it?
First down throw for Jackson. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play.
I'm wondering.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Let's get set. Ready? Start.
There's a give to Kamara. He picks up 15 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Gun. Start.
Burrow on first down. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready? It's hot.
3rd and long for him here. This is reeled in nicely downfield by Jones. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Kamara now on first and 10. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Here we go.
They send a tight end in motion.
Can.
Now we'll give up the middle to Piron. Bounces this outside, winds up with a nice chunk of yards there as a result. It's 2nd down.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Kamara will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point.
Here we go. Stop.
They go with Piron here. He gets him 3 yards as the stop is made here. And is this a spot we could see them go for? Let's find out. He got him 3. They needed 4. It's going to be 4th and goal from the 1. We've got a good one so far. We are all tied up, and we have hit our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. It's a chip shot, this one straight ahead. McPherson's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Keelan Robinson bringing this back. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He was looking for Zay Flowers. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. 2nd down run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Brought in right side by Moore. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
5 yards.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts.
Less than a yard.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Fourth down, here's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here's Jones. Good work so far. He's got room. Finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
This is one of those times, Kate, where special teams have a chance to be special. Right? The opponent goes down and scores a touchdown, and you just know you've got to respond and quell some of the momentum in the building. A return like that, well, it's off to a great start.
On 1, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go.
Going play action here. Burrow. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Nate Wiggins has got it. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
60.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards to the 9. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Robinson with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
First down now, ball at the 33. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Complete, Derrick Henry. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. No throw, 3rd and long. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Takes this in at the 25. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 32-yard line.
On one, ready?
1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go, here we go.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Downfield, and he has it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Kamara running out of the gun. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go, here we go.
Motioning left is their running back. 3rd and short, it's Burrow. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And this will remain a 4-point game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Lamar off to play fake. Buying some time left. Now here he goes. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. While this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Come on, go. 180! Press up! Sit up!
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Play fake. Jackson rolling out to his left. That one connects. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now lead by 10. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Start things off with a run by Kamara. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
That's complete to Gesicki outright. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Gun.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Has it downfield, it's Chase. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
Every offense I've ever seen from Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page, and that page is textbook.
Running right, it's Kamara, and he's able to manage a couple on that run.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Burrow. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry.
On 1, ready?
Quarterback's fortunate that was 1 hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Here we go. Down. Ready? Down.
It's Kamara on 3rd down. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Now Burrow leading his Bengals up as they go for 2.
Here we go.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Malachi Starks. Well, he looks looks maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that two-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
They pull out the reverse. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First and 10. Here's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Steadily keeping him involved in their passing game, Brock, but that throw now didn't work out the way his earlier targets had.
It kind of felt like, you could see that from the booth, this defense was sick and tired of this running back catching the ball.
Yeah.
A whole lot more active in their coverage, and somebody was ready to finally separate the football when it arrived.
Pistol snap to Jackson. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Third and just 2 to go. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Third and just 2 to go.
Hey, Alpha, it's right. Shot.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Lamar throwing again. The left side is napped by Bateman. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
This is Henry on second. And he's down to almost, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
This one left for Lamar. They got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in mind, double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Blitz coming, Lamar. He's got it near the 8. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. Complete on the option. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens push the lead up to 12.
Ravens 28, Bengals 16.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
On one, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Right up.
Burrow to the air now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He's got Jones for the completion. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
On one, ready?
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Gun.
Now Burrow. That's him on the quick hitter. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Let's get set. Stop.
Burrow setting the throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And 4th and 4 coming up. You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Here we go.
Desperation time here on 4th. Short pass brought in. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He puts some air under it deep down the left. It's complete! Oh my! They left it wide open downfield. It's a Baltimore touchdown! The Ravens make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens go up by 19. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion.
Set to kick off.
Now on the return, here's DK. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Straight ahead they go with Piron. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Again a run with Piron. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He's taken down.
They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 180. 180. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The 3rd down pass. Intercepted. take over 1st and 10 at the 32.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot! Sit hot! 180! Nice shot!
Out of the gun, Henry. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches.
Alpha, sit hot! 180! Sit hot!
Another run for Henry. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. A designed run. Jackson keeping it. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
180! Nice shot!
Run drawn up here for Lamar. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
Nice shot!
This one's set up for Lamar. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.